Love hurts.
Okay, before I get into this, I do have it sped up, so if she seems like she's tweaking at any point in this video, that's why it's sped up to 1.5. Anyways, besides that, hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Well, I guess her stomach ache went away or whatever was wrong with her. Yeah, I didn't believe it either. So I guess she ordered a bunch of crap. So let's get into it. Oh, goodness.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm having quite a Wendy's feast here. So let me explain what I have before digging in. I gotta make this quick because I'm so hungry.
Jeez, yeah, I'm so hungry. I hope the Beezers, and if there are any Beezers watching, you see where your money's going. She did a perfect manipulation on y'all yesterday with the Woe Is Me Act and all of that, and you guys sent in the super chats. I don't even know how much she made yesterday. This is what you're paying for. You're supplying shit for the addiction, basically, is what you're doing. Well done.
Nacho cheese, barbecue sauce, spicy nuggets, huge french fry, chili.
I mean, come
soda.
on. Honestly,
This,
does anybody believe that she was ill with a stomach ache yesterday? I don't. Who in their right mind would eat spicy nuggets and chili after having, such a horrible bout of indigestion? Yeah.
The new beefy barbecue. It has onion rings, pickles, barbecue sauce, cheese sauce, and beef bacon. So let's try it first. Thank you,
Oh
sweetheart.
my goodness. Get out of here. Go
Someone's
away.
waiting for his match boost. No, match boost Adam. Bismillah. The beef bacon.
All over the hands.
Yes, beef bacon does taste like bacon. Like pork bacon. I like eating it separate though.
What's the point?
Because I can taste it more.
I don't understand that logic, but okay. Oh my goodness, it's raining
I am feeling a
fries.
million times better today. Alhamdulillah. But I have been like fasting since yesterday.
Get out of here. Shut the hell up. You have been fasting since yesterday. When? AKA, she was asleep. She slept for 16 hours. She equates that to fasting. I mean, technically, yeah, break, fast, whatever, breakfast. Yeah, sleeping is kind of fasting. But in the case of Chantal, no, that's not fasting, Chantal. Get out of here.
Yeah, so.
You didn't do anything. Shut up.
Spicy nugget barbecue sauce. I think I'm gonna add a cheese sauce.
Oh no, please don't. Good. Oh no.
For the chili.
That chili, I've been to Wendy's. I don't, like I said, I don't like to eat fast food a lot, but I do eat it occasionally. And I don't believe I've ever partook in the chili. Is it good? I don't know. I think that's like one of their number one items. It doesn't look that good to me. Anyways, I like Tommy's chili here in Los Angeles. You know what I'm talking about? Tommy's chili.
Okay, I wanted to talk about something like really weird and creepy.
Your face.
I don't know if you guys heard about this. But
What? You eating fries?
the fries are like nice and crunchy.
That chili looks watery.
You guys know who Annabelle the doll is, right? Not the one from, excuse me, from the movies.
I'm actually waiting for her to take that whole tub of chili and just dump it all over the fries.
Babe, You want to come try a bite of this?
Oh my goodness, get out of here. Come
I have too much
on.
food.
The only reason why I believe this is even happening is because of whatever was going on yesterday. There was clearly something going on between them. They were mad at each other. They fought. I don't know. She looked like she had cried earlier. Her eyes were, you know, swollen from crying. She was in a weird mood. She said she was going to put him on blast. What did she say? I forgot exactly the terminology that she used, but put him on Front Street, basically, what he had done. I don't know what happened. So now, I guess she wants him to come on camera to portray, like, you know, the lovers, best friends ever, the most perfect couple in the world, handsomest man, all this kind of shit. I don't buy it. Get out of here.
Something new.
Yes.
Please.
It's chili. You dip your fries.
Nuggets?
Oh my
You can,
God.
but
Look at those palm
barbecue
olive
sauce.
hands. Look at that.
Or cheese sauce.
He has bitch hands. I'm sorry. Look at those
Cheese sauce
hands.
is probably
Look
better.
at those hands.
You like it?
I'm sorry. Look at those hands. He waxes those hands. He gets manicures with those. He gives himself manicures with those hands, or he goes and gets them done. I don't know. How does he have hair all over his body, but mysteriously those hands are as smooth as a baby's bottom? Bitch hands.
Yum, yummy.
Try these.
Well,
Look at that.
the cheese
Look at
sauce
those
is better.
hands. Get out of here.
I'm gonna try this.
Those are hands of a man that doesn't work at all. LOL. I don't know. I like my man to have strong hands, calloused hands, rough hands.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Not
You like
those
it?
not those glitter tip hands. Get out of here with those
There's beans
those
inside.
palm
You wanna
olive
try a bite?
hands.
Wait, there's much worse than this coming.
Yeah, I know. Glad you like it. I didn't feel like eating rice and meat again because I had that yesterday. Sometimes we like having different things. So, 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10 Wendy's. Get out of here.
Okay.
Such
So the Annabelle real
connoisseurs.
doll, it's a real doll. I'm sure a lot of you know that. Most of you know that. But some might not. And until I saw what Annabelle looked like, the real one, I was like, isn't that a Raggedy Ann doll?
Why, yes it is.
Look,
I think I have one somewhere in the house. Somewhere.
I don't want to talk crap about the doll because you never know. Like, after what I'm about to tell you,
Then why are you talking about the doll?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Once again.
And I say, cállate la boca.
Means I seek refuge in the accursed devil from a.
Look, I say it again. How about
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Like, I seek refuge in God from the devil because,
Shut up.
like, the real Annabelle doll is reportedly possessed by a devil, a demon.
Could it be you?
So in the 70s, you guys know Ed and Lorraine Warren? Psychics, demonologists, all that.
There's actually a good documentary. I believe it's on Netflix. I think that's where I saw it. I don't remember. About them and how they're kind of like scam artists. I don't know what the name of it is, but look it up on look it up under the documentary section of Netflix if it's still on there. But it's actually pretty good.
This, whatever. They put her in a case. And they, blessed it, whatever. And they strictly instructed people not to move her. And don't take her out of the glass. So recently, mid-May,
Why is she eating that with her teeth?
a ghost tour company decided to bring Annabelle on tour to New Orleans, okay?
It's so weird to me. She had look at that's a screenshot and a half right there. It's so weird. She chews the liquids, but then when it comes to solid foods, she swallows like a dog. Like even with the head throwing back and all of that. Amazing. Eats chili with her teeth, the front teeth.
You pay $60.
I wouldn't
You get
pay.
to see her.
I would not pay $60
Whatever. I don't know.
to see that doll. No thanks.
And,
Even I don't even know if the exhibit's still here in LA. We have the Reagan National Library here. It's in Simi Valley. It's probably like how far away from me? Maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. And they had an Egyptian exhibit there. I didn't want to go see that either. I don't know if those items are cursed. I'm not going in there. You know, I honestly believe that energies become attached to items. Yeah, no, thank you.
The day after, she went to New Orleans. The oldest Deep South antebellum plantation burned down.
Yes, it did. But it has no ties to the doll, so I don't understand.
Civil War plantation.
Fun fact, my husband's great grandfather, great grandfather, pardon me, I don't know which grandfather, but his grandfather was a sergeant in the Confederacy in Louisiana. So we know Louisiana pretty well. My husband still has the family still has property down there. So we're very aware of, you know, the plantations and the history of Louisiana.
Coincidence? I don't know. A lot of people are blaming Annabelle for it, of people who moved her.
I mean,
after the fire?
I don't understand how. What does that have to do with the plantation? Annabelle didn't come from the plantation, so why would Annabelle burn down the plantation? I don't know. Maybe it was an insurance job. I don't know. Slow time of year. People don't have money. Nobody's renting out the plantation for weddings and birthdays and that sort of thing. Maybe it was an insurance job. I don't
10
know.
convicts escaped the parish prison in New Orleans.
So what?
Only 5 have been captured. 5 remain on the loose, and they're like murderers and everything.
So that has nothing to do with the doll. That's because they have like a crap. Who's the person, the police person that's down there that doesn't know how to do their job, I guess. Yeah, no, Chantal. This is just normal activity here in the USA. Has nothing to do with the doll.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you know about the histories of plantations
Do you?
in the southern U.S. Pre-Civil War era. The architecture, beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But the history is dark. From what I read,
Did she
that
really?
plantation was built by slaves.
And you know what? So was the White House, Chantal. I mean, come on. Back in that time during the in the United States, yeah, there was a slavery issue here in the United States. We're well aware of that. And Africans weren't the only ones that were enslaved. Indigenous people as well were enslaved, Chantal, especially in Louisiana.
From Africa, African slaves. And they were not treated very well. So there's mixed reception about the plantation burning down.
Well, yeah, I can see why.
A lot of people are rejoicing because of its, past with slavery.
I mean, I understand that. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, I can only speak as a person because I'm biracial. I'm half white, half Hispanic, so I can speak from that. I can't speak as somebody who's black, so I don't know the experience or the feelings towards something like that. So I can't understand why there would be some people happy, some people sad. That's a lot of history that burned down in that house. But looking at something like that as a black person is just, to see something like that every day is just a reminder and just like a knife, sticking you every day about, slavery and how your past ancestors were treated and all of that. Yeah, I get it. I understand it. But the sad thing about it is when places like that burn down, you forget the history. So it almost kind of reminds me of during that period of time when they were taking down the statues because, people were objecting to it because, certain people in the United States did own slaves and, many presidents did as well. George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, all had slaves. But I think if you remove things like that, you know, history itself kind of fades away and you forget, you know, all of those horrible things that happened in the United States, because horrible things did happen in the United States. And I think we should never forget that history. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of understand in that way.
But did Annabelle have anything to do with it?
No, Chantal, it didn't.
Who knows? Some are saying that the plantation owner should sue the owner of the ghost stores because they claim that the doll is demonic. So it would be negligent for them to mess with it, you know?
There's no tie between the two. That's a stupid lawsuit. Be thrown out of court.
I mean, I know you're thinking, well, you're Muslim, do you believe in those things? We believe in Satan. So if Annabelle is the workings of Satan,
Is it really, though? I don't know. Because if you really go into demonology, there are some powerful demons, some that are probably more powerful than Satan himself. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know.
I'm full. I had a lot of food. The thing
Sure,
with the
she's
fast food
full.
is, especially here, they have the value menus, they have the meal deals. And honestly, I didn't pay for a large upgrade, but they just upgraded it, which is, I mean, that's cool, but anyway, I can put the chili away. Reheated fries, I don't know, not really salvageable. The burger I can put away or give to Salah, I don't know. Anyway, ugh. I don't want to overdo it, you know? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday I had a bit of an upset stomach, but so did Salah. I think it's maybe something we had together. I don't know what. But I gave my stomach a
Fecal
good rest.
matter.
So yeah. Yeah, but anyway, it's interesting to me. Leave your thoughts, comments below if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, so that's the end of that. You know, maybe you should look into Canadian history too, as well, Chantal, instead of just always concentrating on American history. I don't know, maybe one day I'll go into do a video on my husband's family, because they have quite the history, especially dealing with slavery and that sort of thing. How can I say this? I'll just say the movie 12 Years a Slave, there's a character in that movie that was based off of one of my husband's cousins. Let's just say that. They have a very interesting history on my husband's side of the family. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.